keeping it real.
If you have only 2 hours in Ho-Chi-Minh-City, then the tourist bus, aka the hop-on hop-off bus, and the Saigon Waterbus are the 2 best ways to see the city and the Saigon skyline. After this travel guide, you'll know which one is cheaper, which one is actually worth it for you, and which one I personally enjoyed the most. And there's also a real insider tip. The I Love Saigon sign that you won't find on Google Maps, I show you that too. So stay tuned and drop a like right now if you enjoy travel guides like this one.
Good thing going on.
One thing up front, the Saigon Waterbus is not an official sightseeing tour, but Vietnam's first public river bus service, which launched in 2017. It basically gets locals from A to B. But tourists can basically boost the water bus as a sightseeing tour, and for just 15,000 Vietnamese dong, that's less than 60 cents, no matter which station you're heading to. And you absolutely should. Both start near the Saigon River, the bus at the Saigon Tourist Information Center and the water bus right here at Ban Tao Bach Đằng. For us, the third station, Ban Tao Bin An, is far enough. On the way here, I had seat 4A on the water bus. With that seat, you've got a window and can film. On the way back later, I'll show you an even better seat.
Oh, let's go.
I paid for the tourist bus ticket on the spot. 150,000 Vietnamese dong, just under 5 euros.
Let's go.
And here's an important heads up. If you, like me, hop on after 4 p.m., it's no longer a hop-on, hop-off bus, it's a simply round-trip bus. So it won't stop anymore and basically just drives you around the city. While we departed on the water bus right on the dot, the bus, which by the way has no official schedule, also took off.
So, POV, you're sitting in the bus. Opera.
First you pass by the Opera House and get to experience the traffic up close in District 1 without being stressed yourself.
Traffic!
Another highlight was the Notre Dame Cathedral, which was decorated with fairy lights because renovation work was taking place. Then it continues through the streets, in the evening of course, with all the lights and the bus. It's so much nicer than during the day, which is why I can really recommend going after 6 p.m. when it's dark.
Oh, karaoke. Wow. Wow.
You'll also pass by Ben Tan Market, where over 1,500 vendors sell you literally everything. But I didn't have fun in there, it was very crowded with tourists and haggling wasn't fun either.
Oh, I'm sorry. So many people here. 100,000?
For one.
For all.
You kidding?
I'm kidding? Are you sure?
Yeah. You kidding for me, huh?
120?
You go, you can go.
Okay.
No people.
Meanwhile, after 20 minutes on the water bus, we arrived at the station Ban Tao Bin An. And as promised, right here you'll find the I Love Saigon sign. In the background, Vietnam's tallest tower, Landmark 81, and in my opinion you won't find a more beautiful view of Saigon's skyline anywhere else. Especially on the way back, in just a moment, you'll see how impressive it all looks. By the way, if you want to see more about Saigon's 2 observation decks, I've already visited both and compared the views. You'll find that video in the end card or in the description box. Meanwhile, we are approaching the highlight of the bus tour, but first we are passing the Saigon 1 Tower. Selfie time!
Das ist auch so ganz typisch. Die Leute stehen hier an der Straßenecke und genießen einfach das Essen, das Zusammensein.
The impressive Saigon Marina IFC can't be missed either. I was especially blown away by the fireworks here, which I attended on New Year's Day. And then the moment finally came, the absolute highlight, and you really need to get lucky here, because the worst thing that can happen is white light or yellow, or what do you think, what color would you have hoped for? Write that in the comments. For me it was purple. Let's see if I got lucky. Apparently not. But barely had we crossed the Banson Bridge, we turned around and headed back. Now we had a second chance at a good lighting and great selfies. On the Waterbus, meanwhile, things aren't quite as spectacular here. At this pier, take your selfies, grab something to eat and drink, and wait for the return trip. It's not spectacular here, but as I already mentioned, this is simply the spot where you have the best view of Saigon skyline.
Ja, Touristenpreis.
An nhắc đến thủ thị Bạch Đằng sẽ trở thành trong tận một nữa.
Where's this? Okay, thank you.
Let's check in on the bus tour. Unfortunately, we had no luck with the colors again, yellow and green, well. On the way back you will also see the Vincom Center, a huge shopping mall, and the Saigon Times Square skyscraper. On the Waterbus, after 30 minutes, it was time to head back. At least that's how I booked it. And now here's a real insider tip: book the last row like I did, because then you're outside and have the best chance of getting a great photo or video, ideally to film the bridge from a completely different angle. As a memory, it's truly special, especially since I spent the whole week here in Ho-Chi-Minh-City. The skyline here is one of a kind, where else and how else would you get shots like these? The return trip also took 20 minutes, but in theory you could just keep going and explore even more. The bus tour ended where it started, but in my opinion it's not a highlight or a must-do, especially if you, like me, have a full week in Ho-Chi-Minh-City. It's for those who are there for a shorter time, for example with a layover or a 1 to 3 day trip. Because the bus tour quickly and efficiently shows you the coolest buildings and sites, including Landmark 81 and the Banson Bridge. The Waterbus, on the other hand, blew me away. Even though it's not officially designed for tourists, for just 60 cents you get Saigon's best view of the skyline, you can stroll around, whichever piers you like, and you end up with an absolutely amazing experience. Now it's your turn. Please give the video a like if you enjoy my work, and write in the comments which of the 2 buses you'd take on your trip. Feel free to check out Landmark 81 and the Bitexco Tower in more detail with that video up there, or check out Saigon's coolest cafes, what would be the video below. Until next time, hopefully, cheerio!